Welcome to the Janine overview. People who are seeing this, or have played this, or have played Gold, Silver, and Crystal, or whatever for the first time, and know the Kanto gym leaders might be like, who the fuck is Janine? Well, because Koga became an Elite Four member, Janine is basically his lolly daughter, who has taken over his gym, and is equally ninja-like. The gimmick of this gym is exactly the same as Koga's gimmick in that there are invisible walls and there are doppelgangers, and you have to find the correct Koga or Janine while navigating through the path of invisible walls, which truth be told isn't that difficult. Now, I skipped that middle trainer, of course, because that is the real Janine, and I wanted to fight all the gym trainers. Thankfully though, now it shows you the walls when you run into them, so it's easier to plan some kind of path, not like in Generation 1 and 2, where it was actually a little bit difficult to find your way. So, that gym puzzle really isn't difficult at all, as I just said. And now it's time to battle against Janine, who is actually not that tough. Now, this is something that was pointed out to me. The colors of the versus bars match the colors of the versus bars in Johto. So, for example, Janine is considered the 6th gym leader, and Jasmine is considered the 6th gym leader. Jasmine has a gray versus bar, so Janine has a gray versus bar. Whitney and Lieutenant Surge are both 3rd, so both have pink versus bars, and so on and so forth. Which I guess is kinda lazy of them, but I mean, whatever, it's not really that big of a deal. So, I start off and I try to use Stone Edge, but of course, Crobat outspeeds, because Crobat is a speedy motherfucker. And not only do I miss, but I get confused. So, I decide that I'm just going to switch out to, oh god, my back. Ampharos, and try Thunderbolting. So he misses whatever it was he was going to do, and then for some reason he wing attacks. To be honest, it would have been a smarter move if he confused or poisoned me or something, but good job. So obviously a stab super effective Thunderbolt doesn't kill, because the game is just, it hates me with a passion. Like, fucking invisible focus sash is just broken as hell. So she full restores, and I try to go for the Thunderbolt again, and apparently someone named their Marowak Boner and their Nidoking Horny without realizing what they meant. Alright then. And then Invisible Sash saves Crobat again. Just wonderful. Why am I so tired? I've been fine up until I started trying to record this. Okay, so finally that Crobat goes down, which Crobat is kind of a pain in the ass to take down, because while its defenses aren't all that hot, it's speedy as hell, and it can poison you and confuse you. So, yeah, it's kind of a threat if you can't take it out relatively quickly. So I bring out Pupitar, and I was going to go for the Earthquake, and then of course Wheezing has Levitate, so it wouldn't have worked, because it seems that this gym battle just did not want me to use Pupitar for any reason at all. So I wound up having to switch. I don't know what's taking me so long. I really need to stop typing in the chat while doing these, because I did Janine and Misty on stream. I'm probably just gonna do the rest on stream as well. But I bring in Anorexia, who you might recognize from my Platinum Wi-Fi battles. I traded over it, my Weavile, and my Yanmega, just to help out a bit, because my team is a little bit weak, and it really just, it doesn't cover as many types as I would like it to. And even if it does, like, the moves it has to cover said types aren't that strong. So I decided to give myself a little bit of an advantage by trading over a couple of EV trained Pokemon, who so far the only one I've even used is Medicham, who is named Anorexia because I noticed that it's incredibly skinny, almost to an unhealthy level. So yeah, my nicknames are pretty fascinating, and by fascinating I mean they're pretty random usually. So finally I just say screwed and I Earthquake, but of course type chart fail. Should have Stone Edged, but I didn't. So that really takes down about 2/3 of its health, and then it does something that I didn't see because I blinked, and then I just go for Stone Edge there, and works. So it's all good. Down goes Ariados. She has 2 Ariados, which is kind of stupid. They could have changed one of her Pokemon, but I guess that's what the second round is. And before second round, Janine still has 2 Ariados. Also, I'm willing to guarantee that at least once in this video I have accidentally said Jasmine when I meant to say Janine. So then he brings out Venomoth and it double teams, and I'm like, holy shit, Stone Edge really loves to miss at the worst times. Just please let it hit, and it hits. So thankfully down goes Venomoth. Don't know its Japanese name, but whatever. It's just some stupid moth motherfucker. I don't understand why it's like number 50 in the Kanto Dex. Meanwhile, the Butterfly and Bee Pokemon are like near the beginning, like the early teens. But whatever. Also, Janine's animation is pretty random. She just kind of like throws herself down onto one knee, and I'm not sure why. It's not as random as Misty's though. She just kind of jumps. It's pretty bizarre. Anyway, down goes her second Ariados. Holy fuck. And Janine defeated. That actually, like, that is the least amount of time it has ever taken me to beat a Kanto gym thus far. And considering I have Blaine, Brock, and Blue left, probably Brock is the only one that I have a chance of defeating that early. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.